The Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps (NSCDC) has intensified its effort to combat crime in the Federal Capital Territory by targeting scavengers, locally known as Baba Nbolas. On Monday, 36 scavengers were arrested in Abuja as part of a broader enforcement action following the recent ban on the activities by the FCT administration. Speaking at the press briefing, the FCT Commandant, Dr. Olushola Odumosu, detailed the reasons behind the ban, highlighting the threat posed by scavengers to public safety, infrastructure, and national security.
This move by the FCT administration was necessitated by the need to nip vandalism of public infrastructure, such as manhole covers, street lights, solar panels, hammered cables, and so on in the bud. I wish to emphasize for the opt-in time that most of these scavengers that you see here today are dangerous elements that must be flushed out of the FCT if we want crime to abate. Firstly, these scavengers, otherwise known as Baba Nbolas, they go about the nooks and crannies of the city and satellite towns, house to house, estate to estate, scavenging for plastics, scrap metals, and iron. But from previous arrests that we have made, and interrogations and investigation, we have realized that their real business is to vandalize and remove our road infrastructure, such as manhole covers, flood drain covers, street lights, hammered cables, rail sleepers, iron rod enforcement for bridges, and the likes, which will fetch them good money.
The crackdown also led to the recovery of dangerous weapons, including daggers, knives, and chisels, as well as narcotics like codeine syrup and Indian hemp. These discoveries reinforce the NSCDC's assertion that many scavengers are involved in criminal activities under the guise of searching for scrap materials.
The public also needs to know that some Baba Nbolas now disguise to rob innocent commuters and bystanders as they go about with dangerous weapons to attack and dispossess them of their personal belongings, especially at night. Our record also shows that many who have dared to challenge them in the past had met their untimely deaths, while others were maimed in various parts of the Federal Capital Territory. The most vital is that many of these scavengers and Baba Nbolas that you see here today work as informants for armed robbers, kidnappers, hired assassins, terrorists, bandits, and all sorts of criminal gangs. And of course, you agree with me that many families have also fallen victims of kidnapping, abduction for ransom, murder, assassination, and the likes, because they give information about your family, the number of children you have, the types of cars you drive, where you work, and by extension, keeping tabs on your movement. They also assess and profile you through the kinds of household waste products you generate and dispose, which in most cases reveals your status and lifestyle.
The NSCDC has pledged to intensify enforcement efforts and prosecute offenders to deter future crimes. Residents are encouraged to dispose of waste properly and avoid patronizing scavengers, as the activities have been restricted to designated dump sites.
Owing to this revelation and credible intelligence at our disposal, it is therefore imperative that citizens and residents alike join hands with the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps FCT Command and other security agencies to flush out these dangerous elements in the FCT by chasing scavengers away whenever you see them in front of your houses, your streets, your neighborhood, and your estates. I want to reiterate that the activities of Scavengers, otherwise known as Baba Nbolas, has been banned in the FCT, in the city center, at the satellite town, in the various suburbs by the Honorable Minister of FCT, both during the day and at night. The activities have therefore been restricted to the various dump sites where all the household refuse they wander around for are deposited by Waste Management Authority. Because the whole idea, when you see scavengers going about to pick scrap metals, under pretentious means, at the end of the day, the refuse being in front of your house will still end up at the dump site. So therefore, the authority of the Federal Capital Territory have decided to restrict their activities. Since they want to pick scrap metal and other rubbish, let them go to dump site and stop constituting menace to the society. Now, the public are hereby advised to ensure that they dispose their refuse properly and stop patronizing the Baba Nbolas for the sake of their own safety and that of their beloved family members. The public can also do well by giving us relevant information about any suspicious movement or activities of these criminal scavengers which have been restricted to the various dump sites alone.
Dr. Odumesu concluded by assuring FCT residents of the Corps' commitment to restoring peace, order, and safety across the city.
As the lead agency in the protection of critical national assets and infrastructure, let me assure the FCT Minister and the good residents of the FCT that the Corps will not relent in its determination to rid the FCT of these dangerous criminal elements. We will continue to arrest them whenever and wherever we find them. And very soon, in conjunction with sister security agencies, through the FCT Joint Task Force, we will descend on the various scavenger colonies spread around the Federal Capital Territory to dislodge them and restore peace, order, and sanity to the Federal Capital Territory. Therefore, when you see something, please say something and leave the rest to us. We will take care of it.